Welcome to my channel today. I will tell you one of the story that happened in my village back home in the Caribbean. I remember the night the princess came for me. I never thought it would happen to me. Not like that. But that's what everyone says, right? It all started with the whispers about Princess Marah, the wicked one. People said she was cursed from birth, spoiled and cruel. But it wasn't until after she died that the real terror began. I didn't believe the stories at first. I mean, who believes in curses and spirits? But then, I saw her for myself. They say she was so wicked that after she died, she didn't stay dead. She started coming back at night, visiting people in their homes. At first, it was just the old folks telling the stories. How they would hear the sound of her dragging her long jeweled gown through the village late at night. People said if you heard it, you were next. She would visit you, stand by your bed, and you'd never wake up the same. I thought it was all nonsense, until that night. I was at my grandmother's house, out in the country. She was a believer. She always warned me, don't leave the windows open at night. She'll find a way in. But it was hot and I didn't listen. I just left it cracked. Just a little bit. It was about midnight when I woke up to the sound. At first, it was faint, like something heavy being dragged along the dirt outside. I froze. My heart started pounding in my chest, and I just stared at the ceiling. The sound got closer, slow and steady, like she was taking her time. Then it stopped, right outside the window. I held my breath. I wanted to move, but my body felt paralyzed. And then I saw her. She was standing in the moonlight, half in the shadows. Her dress was torn, but I could still see the jewels sewn into it, glinting in the dark. Her face was pale, almost like she wasn't real. But her eyes, they were wide open, staring right at me, and her mouth twisted into this horrible smile, like she was enjoying it. I don't know how long we stayed like that. Me staring at her staring at me. But then she moved. She reached her hand through the window, her long, bony fingers stretching toward me. I wanted to scream, but nothing came out. She whispered my name, not loudly, just enough for me to hear. Come with me. I don't remember much after that. I must have passed out or something, because the next thing I knew, it was morning, and my grandmother was shaking me awake. She said I'd been thrashing in my sleep all night, screaming her name, Princess Marah. I didn't tell anyone what happened. Who would believe me? But I know what I saw. And ever since that night, I haven't been the same. I still hear her sometimes, late at night. The sound of her dragging that gown. Closer and closer, she's still out there. And I'm scared one day she'll come back for me. Thanks for watching, please. If you like the story, please like and subscribe, 'cause there's a lot more beautiful drama stories to come.